Now we're going to open up a mystery that's going to answer the question, how do you find God's will for your life? How do you step into your appointed destiny? When I came to the Lord on top of a mountain, but I'd never been to that mountain before. But I learned a secret that day that has everything to do with your life.
Come on, let's go.
Where?
Up. Wasn't this worth it? To see how we're on the heights now? We can see all these things. Do you know what it's called, what we just did?
Yeah, torture.
No, it's called Aliyah.
Now, Aliyah is a word important in the Bible. You may never have heard of it. When you read in the scriptures, it says the songs or the Psalms of Ascent, it's the Psalms of Aliyah. When you read that Messiah Jesus, when he went to Jerusalem, it always will say that he went up to Jerusalem. Up. Why? Because in order to go to Jerusalem, Jerusalem's on the hills, on the mountains. So to get to Jerusalem, you have to go up no matter what. So it's called the upward journey, the ascent. It is the Aliyah, it's called. But it's not just a physical going up, it's a spiritual going up. To go to Jerusalem, it's a spiritual ascent. So, when the Jewish people came back to Israel in the 20th century, as it fulfilled Bible prophecy, their whole coming back was called an Aliyah, the Aliyah. And so, whenever a Jewish person comes to Israel or to Jerusalem, it's called Aliyah, Aliyah. Now, what does this have to do with you? You might say, well, I'm not Jewish. Well, first of all, if you're born again, you are Jewish. You are spiritually Jewish. So if you are spiritually Jewish, you have to make an Aliyah yourself. All the children of Israel have to make an Aliyah. And you, if you're spiritual, you have to make a spiritual Aliyah. That means you have to make a journey going upward in the Spirit. You see, Jerusalem is a place that you're heading to. It's not just the Jewish people, you are. The Bible says we are all heading to Jerusalem. There's a new Jerusalem. Your whole life is the Aliyah. And that means your whole life must be an upward journey. It's not so much whether you go east or west or through this door or this job or that place. It's, are you going up, upward? It's an Aliyah. How do you go up? It's this. Every day you're going to be offered, you're going to have a choice to take one step or another. One step will be higher, one will be lower, or one will be staying where you are. Every day you have a choice to choose the higher or the lower, or to stay where you are. When you turn down that sin, you're going higher. When you give in, you're going lower. When you're being selfish, you're going lower. When you choose to sacrifice, you're going higher. When you could be spending hours in front of the television set, or you could spend hours in prayer, well, one way is going to take you lower, the other's going higher. Here's the thing, every day you've got a choice. And every day to go higher, it's kind of harder, but what happens is you end up going to high ground. You end up being on the heights. So if you want to go to the heights that God has for you, every day choose the step. It's not just one day I'll be there. Every day you have the path to be there. Every single day you're going to have that choice. Take the higher ground, no matter what. And the other thing is this, as you go up, every step you go up, you're going to end up at the exact mountaintop. No matter where you are, no matter where you stop, you don't even have to know how to get up that mountain. You don't have to know any of it. But as you take the next step upward, you're going to end up in the exact central point of God's perfect will for your life. You're going to end up at the exact intersection of the destiny that God has for your life. So you don't have to know. Somebody say, well, what's God's will for my life? You don't have to know all that. You simply already have the Bible. Follow it every day up, every day upward. Whatever's going to take you up, do it. Because as you do that, even if you don't know that path, you're going to end up standing on top of that mountain, just like I was when I came to the Lord, and you're going to be at the exact center point, your Jerusalem, of God's appointed destiny for your life. Just do it. Make your Aliyah.